A defeat everyone knew was coming.
The ayes to the right, 202. The noes to the left, 432.
The public knew it, MPs knew it, and the Prime Minister knew it. But few thought the result would be so decisive. Her divorce deal rejected by 230 votes.
The House has spoken and the government will listen. It is clear that the House does not support this deal, but tonight's vote tells us nothing about what it does support. Nothing about how or even if it intends to honour the decision the British people took in a referendum Parliament decided to hold.
The noes to the left, 432.
And this was the reaction outside Parliament. For months now, supporters of a people's vote and hardcore Brexiteers have been involved in fiery debates here. There was one thing they agreed on, though. They wanted Theresa May's withdrawal agreement defeated.
She's got to go. She needs to be replaced by a true Brexiteer. Dominic Raab, maybe Boris even, but she's got to go.
The size of her defeat is, says it all really. I don't think she can carry on.
Labor thinks the same. After threatening to launch a no-confidence vote for weeks, Jeremy Corbyn finally pulled the trigger.
I'm pleased that motion will be debated tomorrow, so this House can give its verdict on the sheer incompetence of this government and pass that motion of no confidence in the government.
Mrs May will likely win that vote and avoid a general election, allowing her to turn attention to the next step in the Brexit process.
We must focus on ideas that are genuinely negotiable and have sufficient support in this House.
But many MPs from her own party feel that the withdrawal agreement simply cannot be revived.
I think the deal is absolutely dead. What we don't need now is any more procrastination.
The margin of defeat for the government is bigger than I expected. It's no particular cause for rejoicing for me.
I think now the question to parliamentarians on all sides is, OK, so what do you want? It's no good being constantly opposed to things. You've actually got to decide what you do want.
The EU has demanded Downing Street clarify its intentions.
Now it's time for the UK to tell us the next steps. And on our side, we will remain united and determined to reach a deal.
The European Council president tweeting, if a deal is impossible and no one wants no deal, then who will finally have the courage to say what the only positive solution is? Supporters of a people's vote believe their dream is now a little closer to becoming reality.
Well, I feel that it's not over yet, but I feel hopefully common sense will reign and we'll either get a people's vote, put it back to the people. Now we all know the facts and people have changed their minds, or they'll just revoke Article 50 and admit what was promised will not be delivered.
Any parliamentarian who seriously thinks that they can actually contradict the will of the British people is really a fool.
Theresa May had said this vote would set the future of the United Kingdom for a generation. Many in Britain would simply be happy to know what tomorrow holds.